May I ask what your name is and what you do here? What we do is, have you ever heard of a First Amendment audit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're doing.
Okay, well, this isn't the place to come to for a First Amendment audit.
So you don't want to tell me your name and what you do?
No, but I could call security.
Got that? Well, here's security.
I work from the city attorney's office.
So expensive.
So this building is not a traditional public forum for free speech purposes.
Tax payments and that kind of thing are collected here, or that's
Just all different.
all different?
You're not recording me, are you?
What's going on, guys? Watching the Watchman here, out with Amagansett Press, here at the City and County of Salt Lake building. In downtown Salt Lake City, Utah. And we're going to take a look around, see how it goes, and see if they respect our First Amendment right to take video inside of a public building. So across the street here is the Scott M. Matheson Courthouse. And we're here on State Street. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's the Utah State Capitol building down there. And we're gonna come check it out and see how it goes. So if you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and Amagansett Press's channel. And if you want to be notified a day ahead when I'm going to be posting a video here on YouTube, make sure you follow my Instagram at Watching the Watchman and my Twitter at Watchman1A. So here's a statue erected as a tribute to our nation's Constitution and flag by the school children of Salt Lake City, 1936. This is a pretty big building. It'll be interesting to see how far up you can get public access wise, because I'm sure the view from the top's pretty cool.
Hope they have the heat on.
Yeah, it's cold.
Oh yeah, it's a little warmer in here.
Yeah. Conference rooms, coffee shop, city offices down there, and the main building directory is up here. Here's a directory for the building. So there's 5 floors.
Interesting, we should see on that particular floor. Thank you very much. Can you get your session in, so I know what's going on?
I don't have that badge number. I'm the
Oh, you're CPI, I'm sorry, so it's police there. So I have to just lump you guys together.
PD security.
Gotcha. And your name?
Tyler Cox.
Tyler Cox, Jason. Nice to meet you. How are you, sir? Nice to meet you.
Can I ask you what's going on? It's not every day people see this, but can I ask what's going on?
Oh, people don't come in and take pictures here?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's,
I don't know if you guys make a documentary or something.
well, we're traveling and we're just making memories. It's a nice building. This is the first time we've ever been in Salt Lake City.
All right.
And we went to the state capitol building. I mean, that's just spectacular. And some of the architecture there is just incredible. I mean, this building itself is, so it's nice stuff.
Finished in 1896.
I was going to ask that too. I'm glad you reminded me because I saw the renovation was completed in '89. Right. So 1896 is when it was originally built.
Yes,
Very
it was
cool.
finished.
And it was originally built to be the city center.
I think it's originally purpose for a courthouse. It's from what I was told.
Courthouse.
Yeah, we have a pamphlet here called Historical Information.
Oh, very cool. And then I guess they got a new courthouse across the street.
Third district.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Of course.
Alrighty. Well, appreciate you guys. Thanks. Have a
fun
good day.
time.
You get a good view of the mountains out there. I don't know if you guys can see that. Building permits and zoning. So some computers here, I guess you can look up your plot
Some
maps.
forms here for different things.
Certified security address for your parcel.
Permit application.
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry, else? No, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
Appreciate it. It's a big room, it's kind of open like the Capitol building. Oh no,
Yeah.
was that the Capitol? No, where was that we were?
Yeah, I think, right? Capital.
Yeah, I think so. I get confused, we've been to so many places and so many days. Very cool.
Like on there, and it's like most of it is
You're Jeff?
Yes.
Jason. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Thanks. You guys have a good day.
You too.
So this is treasurer and business licenses.
Licenses. Cool.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I help you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Say again. I didn't-
Can I help you with something?
No, no, we're fine. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Salt Lake City Corporation.
Might I just ask what your name is and what services are provided here in this office?
It's different. We have a bunch of different stuff in there, cashiering and
Yeah, I saw business
business
licensing,
license, yeah.
treasurer. So like tax payments and that kind of thing are collected here, or that's
Just all different.
all different
You're
stuff?
not recording me, are you?
I am, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to be.
Very obviously.
Right, I don't want to be recorded.
Well, we're in public,
I know, I
and you're a
know.
public employee. So I'm just coming in, documenting my interactions with the public.
Oh. Okay, yep.
Alrighty, so that's all you can tell us?
Yeah, I actually have someone waiting.
Oh, okay.
So I just need to help them, sorry.
Alright, well, you had asked me if I needed any help when I came in, so I thought I
Right.
was first, but I guess I'm last. So, okay, you have a good day. Thank you, appreciate it. I think she asked me if I needed help when we came in, right?
Yeah.
Hello. No, we're just here to look around. Thanks. No, this one.
It's a pull.
Yeah, all right, so that was the treasurer's office and business license, eh?
Cool.
And what else? Oh, we're on this one.
Oh yeah, we're already down that one.
Did we go down here? No, right?
I don't think we went down this one. Yeah, I don't remember the water fountain.
Yeah, no, we didn't. We did literally been in that so many buildings in the last 4 years.
So this is unlabeled over here.
Really interesting purchasing. Employees office and customer agent next to it.
Another unlabeled one. Well, it says accounting, but it didn't say anything on the doors. So.
That's accounting.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything on the doors on that side, but
Yeah, I saw that. Hello. How are you? Good. So this is the purchasing office? Where all the purchasing goes on. Pretty self-explanatory, right?
Yeah.
Can I ask what your name is and what you do here?
I'm Carrie and I'm just a facilitator.
Facilitator.
Yeah.
Wow.
Basically, it's another word for secretary, clerical.
There you go. Okay. My name's Jason.
Okay.
We're just new in town, looking around. Yeah, thanks. There's some public information, there's some flyers.
So all I did, I clicked all, I didn't.
All right, well, thank you so much. We appreciate your time. Have a wonderful day. It's locked.
it's locked. Just
It
says
budget.
just says hi on here.
And it says hi on the directory.
I think it's kind of the same thing with the Capitol building. Like this is the second level, and there's like 4 more up and 1 down.
All right, so it says accounting this way. Let's see if there's any.
Level 2.
Now we can head upstairs and downstairs. There's one of them.
Yep.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
Good. So this is the accounting office?
It is.
Cool. Oh, we're just looking around the building.
Okay.
May I ask what your name is and what you do here?
Are you guys touring? Are you guys on a tour? Or?
No, I'm not on a tour. We just actually have never been in Salt Lake City before, and we're just checking out your building.
Yeah. This is the finance office.
Okay. So you don't want to tell me your name and what you do?
No, but I could call security if you need me.
Why would you do that? Call security. Why would you do that?
Are your cameras on, sir?
I don't walk around with cameras that are off generally.
Okay.
Right?
Thank
Well,
you.
why do you want to call security, though? That's interesting. Because I asked your name?
No, I'm curious of why you're filming.
Oh, so then ask me why I'm filming. Instead
you
of saying I'm going to
filming?
call security, right? I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm filming. What we do is, have you ever heard of a First Amendment audit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay, so that's what we're doing.
Okay, well, this isn't the place to come to for a First Amendment audit. You would need to go up someplace that's got a little authority because we don't.
No, I don't need to go anywhere it's got authority. What we do is we go to, you told me you know what a First Amendment audit is.
I know what an audit is.
You know what an audit is, but we're talking about specifically a First Amendment audit. So what we do is we go to any publicly accessible areas. We stay out of restricted areas. We make very sure we don't cross that line. And we just look around the building, try to introduce ourselves to folks and shake hands and say hello and see how everybody's doing. And
Well, we're
see how
doing
things are going. Good.
But we kind of are a little bit restricted.
Because we are the finance department.
Restricted as far as what?
We handle all the checks, so we kind of are.
Well, but you don't have checks laying out in open view.
No, but when we're working with them, we would.
Okay. Got that. Well, here's security.
Ask and you shall receive.
Oh, I didn't ask. We already met.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think you're all good here though, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, we just actually came in. I asked, the young lady asked me if I needed any help. So I said to her, yeah, matter of fact, can you tell me what your name is and what you do here? And she said, no, I'm not going to tell you my name. Maybe I can call security when you walk in.
We just got to keep this on lockdown here, so if you don't mind leaving.
What are we keeping on lockdown?
Well, this is finance, so we can keep everything under control.
Well, I'm in the publicly accessible area of the finance department, right?
It is, but we're not going to do interviews here. Is that what you're looking for?
Am I looking for interviews?
Yeah. Or what are you looking for at the end
Well,
of the day?
what I specifically said to the young ladies I was speaking to was we just go around and shake hands, meet and greet, and it's interesting that we're traveling the country, and that's what we do.
Do you post your videos to travel?
We do. I was very
Stuff?
forthright with them and told them exactly what we're doing. Yeah.
Well, Salt Lake
I'm
is
not trying to secret myself. Well, you know what? You live here, so it's probably not as interesting to you guys as it is to us. But as I said when we came in, I mean, there's some spectacular architecture
Yeah,
here.
very cool building.
We've met some
This
wonderful
stuff over here is
folks,
awesome.
and I mean, we went over to the Capitol building. That's one of the most incredible buildings I've ever seen. I mean, beautiful. So there's a lot of very interesting stuff in Salt Lake. I think, when you live somewhere, you kind of just get used to it, and maybe we'll remind you to look around.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. But that's it.
yeah, cool.
So just since we're in this conversation, you guys approach me. What's the concern? What's the issue?
Well, I mean, this is the finance department, so it's all under wraps. Like, we're not going to discuss that kind of information. If you're here for payroll, that's a little different, but you guys aren't on the payroll. So we just have
Well,
to...
I didn't know, but I didn't ask for any information. The only thing I asked anybody for was their name. I just said, "What is your name and what do you do here?"
Yeah,
That's all.
okay.
Not looking for anybody's personal information.
Yeah,
You
that's
can find
what-
all
that's
that-
what we're trying to
I
find.
could find all that finance information online because that's all public information.
A lot of it is, but we try to
It all
keep
is.
our
Not-
clients our customers that we work with.
But that's all
secure
public
as well.
information. So if that's what I was looking for, I'd be sitting home with a cup of coffee on the computer, getting all that information as readily available as it is.
Okay.
Yeah, but so we're just here to meet and greet and say hello and meet nice people.
Okay, I think you've done that.
That's about all it is. I don't know. I'm still, the jury's still out on my end.
Great.
We're figuring it out. But as far as you trying to tell me that this office is private, it's not. I mean, I'm not going to go walking around people's
Yeah,
desks.
that's really what we're here for, and if it's just to meet people, you...
Oh no, I have no intention of going past right here. This is, to me, this is the public area, and I'm not going to go
Cool.
looking at what people are doing. Not even interested. I have enough headaches with my own finances.
Yeah, so...
Not interested in anybody else's.
Did you get what you need?
Well,
It's kind of like an endless circle, so I'm just trying to make sure that
I
you get what you
I
need.
did get what I need, but now you put me in a position where I will leave of my own accord. I'm not going to be rushed out of anywhere where I'm allowed to be. So we'll stick around for a minute and look around at the beautiful molding work on the ceiling and that kind of stuff, and then I'll carry on with my tour and I'll go check out the Olympic stuff that you were telling me about on the third floor. Hopefully that's not in the private area.
All right.
Or alleged private area, whatever it is. And I'm sorry you're very upset about whatever
Oh,
we're
no,
doing.
I'm not upset.
But we're just two
We're
tourists that came to your lovely city.
Great.
We're looking around, and a nice cordial welcome would be nice, but if that's not available, we can certainly work with whatever you got.
No, like I said, we were just trying to protect privacy is all we're trying to do.
Protect privacy in a public area.
Yeah.
That's an interesting concept.
Isn't
I
it?
wish you very good luck with that, because I don't think you're going to get very far with protecting privacy in a public area. But definitely commend you for taking that on.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's right, yeah, like I said, we'll just stick around for 2 seconds and then we'll be out of here.
Right.
And then we'll look at the rest of the building.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Can I ask what your name is?
My name's Melody.
Melanie, my name's Jason.
Good to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And we've already met.
And your name?
Ben?
Ben?
Yep.
Cool. Hope you
See,
guys-
he's a smart guy. He keeps a smile on his face. He's very calm. He's going to go far in life. We'll move up the ranks very quickly. You'll be in charge soon. But the problem with that is that doesn't get many views. Nobody wants to see the good stuff. So I don't mind when somebody gets upset of their own accord because then I get some views.
I understand.
You know, but it's nice when things go nicely. And that's our goal. That's what we're hoping for. That we try to conduct ourselves towards that end.
I understand that.
So that's what we do.
You think you guys should do all this? If you want YouTube and all that, that's fine.
Oh, we do. No, I have a small channel. I have a little bit of fun.
Okay.
So, but like I said, before we leave, I'll definitely give you the information on how you can find it. You'll see what we do. Awesome. Yeah. So you know, just maybe it's a good thing that we showed up a week and a half after that. And I'm not saying they did anything wrong because I don't know what they did and I don't have the information in front of me. But maybe we're showing the other side of the coin. You know, there's good and bad in the world.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Here at the same time, probably not the best. It's not every day people go in offices with cameras, and it's you're right. So
Right.
it just makes people a little nervous every now and then. I get that.
I don't understand why. I really don't. Because I mean, how many cameras are we on right now?
I can't tell you all the scary
Well,
cameras.
yeah, no, rhetorical statement. But my point is like by the time you get home tonight, you'll be on hundreds of cameras. If you stop at a 7-Eleven, you go to get gas, anything you do, on cameras. And especially in a government building, okay, I've had government employees, staff say to me before, yeah, but the difference is these are our security cameras and the video doesn't go anywhere, okay? But they're misinformed because I could file a Freedom of Information Act request for that video and post it on YouTube and everybody can see any of these cameras, any of these security cameras. All that stuff is public information. I don't do that. I have no intention of doing that. But there's a false sense that these things are private and this is not. It's all the same. We're all on video. I'm on video right now. We're all on video. And we live our lives under scrutiny. So the best course of action as far as I'm concerned is just don't do anything wrong. Walk around with your head held high, be proud of what you do and feel good about yourself and you have nothing to worry about.
I understand.
You know, people that are afraid of cameras, in my experience, there's something behind that somewhere.
It's kind of the day and age we live in.
Yeah, and there's nothing, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it's like technology is like anything else. There's positives and negatives. And, you know, you got to choose to focus on whatever you choose to focus on. Very wise man, many years ago when I was a little kid, said to me, every morning when you wake up, you have two choices. It's either going to be a terrible day or it's going to be a fantastic day. But it's completely up to you. So that's how we operate.
I understand.
And you seem like you're like-minded, so we appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I'll continue the tour. If I see you walking by, if I hear footsteps, I'll probably say hello to you again. We'll see you in a little while, and I'll let you know where to see the videos.
I'll just follow up if that's all right.
That's up to you.
Not to be in a video too much. They probably have other things we want to see.
Well, I just, you know what it is really? I think it's a shame that people's initial reaction is to go right to fear and panic. I remember a world, I don't know how old you are, but I remember a world that wasn't like that. And people used to walk around with their shoulders down, and somebody had a camera, maybe jumping in front of it saying, hi, Mom. You know, it was a whole different thing. There's a lot of paranoia in the world these days. And the end goal of what we do is to try to quell that. Because it's not, you know, why should these kids have to grow up and work like that? But and the Constitution that we all live by, that I believe you also sworn an oath to, right? So you're ex-military, right? So you not only swore an oath to the Constitution, but you actually risked a lot to defend it, right? That's right. And we appreciate that. We thank you for your service, but that's important stuff. You can't forget about that. You know? How you doing, Jeremy?
Great.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, doing well. My name's Jason.
Hi, Jason. I'm Rusty.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Good boy. Jason, nice to meet
So
you.
we're from the city attorney's office.
From the city attorney's office.
We just got a call about,
Everybody's freaking out because we're walking around the building with cameras.
so where are people wanting to go?
Oh, you know what? We've never been in, actually, I shouldn't say I've never been in Utah before. We came into Utah 2 days ago. We went to Provo. Came into Salt Lake City yesterday. And I'm just trying, this is my son. And my wife is actually wandering around somewhere. Colorado. Well, originally from New York.
I see New York, so.
Yeah. Originally from New York. I spent 50 years in New York, so I'm going to do the next 50 out here. Hopefully, if all goes as planned. But no, originally from New York. We moved to the Denver area. That's where we live now. And what we're doing is, once a month, we are taking a trip to a state capitol, visiting the state capitol buildings, some municipal government buildings around the area. And what we do are First Amendment audits. So have you ever heard of a First Amendment audit?
No.
No? Okay, see, you're going to learn something today.
Yeah.
And I'm learning something today too.
Okay.
What we do is we are very firm supporters of the Constitution of the United States. That's what we were just having a conversation about. And in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinion, the Constitution's really taking a beating these days. And that's a scary thing. So, in order to express our rights and exercise our rights, we've chosen the First Amendment as our venue. So what we do is we go into publicly accessible areas of public buildings, whether it's jails, FBI buildings, courthouses, municipal buildings, that kind of thing. And we go in and we film and take pictures in public areas, and we're very careful not to go into restricted areas, and see what kind of reaction we get. And if we get a good reaction, that's excellent. That's the goal. That's what we're hoping for. We shake hands. We meet some nice folks like yourselves, carry on with our lives, and go on to the next spot. If we meet some difficulty along the way, we hope that we can maybe shed a little light in some microscopic way on what's going on and what we stand for. And
So what
we're
do you
trying
do
to
with the videos?
They go on YouTube.
So is this a commercial kind of thing? You get money?
No, it's not commercial.
Because we do have an ordinance that says if somebody, because we have people like to do movies.
It's a public service.
In the building,
No.
and if it's a commercial thing, there's a fee.
No, I don't charge anybody for my videos. We do this all out of pocket. I pay for my own hotels and gas and travel expenses.
So this building is not a traditional public forum for free speech purposes.
It's not a traditional public forum?
Only parks, streets, and sidewalks. Those are the only traditional public forums under the law.
Under which, federal law or Utah law?
United States Supreme Court. Over and over and over again.
So what you're telling me is
Well,
that...
I'm not finished.
Okay.
Then there's something called a designated public forum.
Okay.
And that's where the government opens a building to speech purposes generally. In which case it's treated just like, are you filming me right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so am I. Could we be any more obvious about it?
Okay, so
there a-
it turns something that otherwise wouldn't be a public forum into a public forum. And this building has not been turned into a traditional public forum, except maybe the first floor for artwork purposes. We have some public displays of artwork down there. And then there's a third thing that's not a public forum at all. So our police station, for example.
Well, the lobby of the police station is a public forum. Restricted areas are not. But if your door is open, okay, and there's no restricted access signs, and it's a public lobby where the general public is able to just walk in, that's a public area.
Maybe, but it's not a traditional.
No, it's not maybe, it is. That's
It's not a
that's what it is.
traditional public forum.
Well, I don't know what you mean by traditional,
Yeah.
but it's a public forum. Yeah, it's a public,
Rate cases.
it's a public building. It's paid for by, it's taxpayer funded.
All I'm saying is there are parts of these buildings where you can do this sort of stuff.
Oh, of course.
And then there's the office part
Well,
where
I think-
people are working. And if you're walking in, where people are just working and...
Well, what I said to you is we know that there's a difference between restricted areas and non-restricted areas. So we make a very concerted effort not to go into restricted areas. Actually, I don't think I've ever done that before.
But it sounded like you were walking past the doors.
Well, inside of each of these offices, right when you walk in the door, that's a public lobby. Now, if you start walking behind people's desks and going into areas where there's privacy expectations, that's a different story. But if I just walk through this door right into the public area where the receptionist is, that's public access.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there would be signs on the door saying restricted,
Yeah, we do have some in this building.
or you would have keypad access, or there would be some kind of something to keep people out, right?
So...
And I'm very seasoned at what I do. I'm not an attorney, okay? So I'm not trying to say I know the law better than you do, but I'm very learned in what I particularly do. And I wouldn't do it unless I was. So I know where the lines are, and I know what lines not to cross.
So did you go wandering around through the cubicles and stuff?
We were 3 feet inside the door.
And you were filming people sitting at their desks?
No, I was actually speaking to 2 ladies walked in and asked us if we need any help. We were having a conversation with them, and then this lady walked in. Literally within 5 feet of the door. See, your issue is you're wondering if there's any nefarious activity going on here. If
No, I'm
there's
wondering
any,
if you're interfering with, because if an employee is sitting there working and all of a sudden you decide they have to do an interview right now, I don't think you have a right to.
well, I can't decide they have to do it. I can ask a question, but I can't decide somebody's going to ask.
If they say, no, I can't talk right now, what do you do then?
If they say they can't talk, I say, well, thank you for your assistance.
So
Have
you
a
don't
wonderful
say, oh,
day.
here's an example of public
you know what,
employees who don't respect.
There's a lady in the finance office sitting behind her counter right now. You can go ask her what I did. Because I went in there, asked her what her name was, what she did at that office. She said, I don't want to be on camera. I said, well, thanks for your help. Have a wonderful day.
I think if they're just doing that, I can.
Oh, no, I told you, I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't make mistakes.
Yeah. So
50 years old, never been arrested in my life, zero criminal history, and what I'm out doing is spending time with my son. And we're also trying to be productive. I'm standing up for your rights as well as I'm standing up for mine, as well as this gentleman. And what we were saying when you guys walked up was, he served in the military. He's performing a public service now, and I was thanking him for his service. And he's defended the Constitution. He took an oath to it, and that's what we're out for.
We would say as long as they're in these publicly accessible areas and they're not forcing people to be distracted from their work, and it sounds like they're being courteous about that. Definitely. On the other hand, they just can't walk into the mayor's office.
Well, I can walk into the mayor's office and speak to his secretary. Sure.
I mean, she has her own.
Yeah, right. No, I wouldn't walk in, the mayor's private office? That's not what I would do. You got
Our office upstairs.
And I understand you guys had some people here a couple of weeks ago causing some difficulty. We have nothing to do with that. I am not even fighting that fight. I'm not arguing that argument. And I'm not zero. So maybe I'm here for a reason today. So don't, just because those folks were here doing what they were doing, don't take that out on anybody else that walks in here. And you seem like you're being very reasonable and very professional, very courteous, and I appreciate that from both of you.
So we'll go talk to Mary Beth, who's, I think, the one who raised this issue, explain the situation, and then as long as you're operating it as I just described, you're good to go. Be allowed to do it.
Okay.
Okay?
And who was Mary Beth? Mary Beth was in the...
She's the city's finance director.
That's where we were, yeah. Okay.
So we'll go talk to her and explain this to
You
her.
want me to come along and record it for you?
No.
I didn't think you did. All right.
Legal advice.
Well, no, but seriously, good pleasure meeting you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Just
Enjoy your stay.
One last thing I'll ask you is, I understand you work here, you live here, this is your building, and you want to protect it and the people that are in it, but just don't give out false information. Encourage people to film. Encourage people to be in the public areas. Encourage people to explore the government transparency and accountability that I'm sure you folks honor and respect. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. So we went down this way. Up to the second floor?
Yep, guess so.
Oh, this is the second floor? Oh, okay, so we'll go to the third floor. Okay. Where all the Olympic stuff is.
That's the third, yes.
Yeah. No, and I'll be honest with you, I get the sense that I'm not going to really get through the way that I like to do it. But I hope that these gentlemen and everybody not just be, let's show this down a little bit. People are getting very bitter these days and very jaded. And that's a shame. It really is. Yeah, who wants to walk around afraid? There's nothing to be afraid of. I was told about the boogeyman 50 years ago, and I've yet to see him. I don't think he exists. Enormous amount of paranormal these days. What branch were you in, if you don't mind me asking? I'm sorry.
7 years old and 12 law enforcement.
Oh, you're former law enforcement, so you never saw that?
Nope.
Manhattan?
Knew that.
So you just didn't like the sworn service? Sorry? You didn't like being a police officer?
No, I didn't. My girlfriend.
I'm sorry, I moved here for my girlfriend. Oh, okay, so you planning on becoming a police officer there? No? So you like the security getting better?
I'm doing something different with my life.
There you go.
I'm actually cooking.
Cooking?
Yeah.
Nice, there you go. So see, like we were talking about downstairs, the mayor's office, if you were not here and if I never had that conversation with them, what I would do right now is I would stand here, get a nice shot of it, because this is beautiful, okay? Walk up, get a close-up shot of the thing that says office of the mayor. Go in, say, hi, how are you today? How's it going? May I ask what your name is and what you do here in this office? Oh, great, thank you so much for the information. My name is Jason, this is my son Ben. That's all it is. But then when I have gentlemen downstairs, those guys telling me that I can't use the mayor's office. If they said that to somebody else, I'm like, oh, we can't go there. Sure you can. There's no reason to be. Now, his private office is another story. So, it's a good thing we came today. We're all learning something here. So, man of my word, there's the sign of the...
Thank you.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Hello, how are you? Doing well, thank you.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, do you work here in the mayor's office, I guess?
Cool.
Might I ask what your name is and what you do here?
Thank you. Yeah. I'm an administrative assistant.
Very good. My name is Jason Garrett. Pleasure to meet you.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And I'm sorry, you were going to say basically...
Just the receptionist.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, cool. Well, it's not just a receptionist. You're doing a very important job. We appreciate you.
Sure.
Cool. It's a beautiful office you get to work in.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's cool.
Very cool. Well, thank you. We'll let you folks get back to work. We appreciate you.
Okay.
Have a great day.
Cool. Thanks.
Oh, that's cool. You could go out here on the balcony. All right, cool. So this is the view of the view out the front of the Salt Lake City and County building. Pretty cool.
It's good to document your past.
So what is this office?
It's up top there.
Office of City Council. Just the current City Council?
That's the first thing.
Do you know what year that was?
I believe it was 1980.
1980.
It was the year they went from, it was the year they changed to council mayor.
Oh, from city manager? Gotcha. 1980. It's hard to believe 1980 was that long ago.
I know. But you look at the outfits and you're like, yeah. So,
Oh, it looks like 1980. I almost said, you know what that actually looks like when you look at it? It looks like another show, JR, who shot JR, Dallas, or whatever. Might I ask what your name is since you're so cordial? Are you Cindy?
I'm Cindy Lou.
Okay, I'm Cindy Lou. My name's Jason.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Taking a tour of the building.
We are, yes.
Nice
We're,
to meet
we're getting a
Ben,
guided
nice to
tour.
meet you.
Nice to meet
It's
you.
my son, Ben.
Great. You're getting what?
Guided tour.
Oh,
Yeah, we're protected. I feel very safe.
that's great.
Yeah. No, but we appreciate you. We appreciate the smile and your
course.
cordial demeanor, and it's a nice welcome to your city. We thank you for that.
Good, yeah. Did you check out the stuff on the Sister City Hall?
But it is the sister cities. That's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah, Matsumoto.
Yeah, there's 7 sister cities.
Oh, okay.
So there's a number of different cities.
Are they all in Japan?
No, there's one in Ukraine. I don't remember the other.
Because it looked like all Japanese stuff on that one display. I saw maybe there's other stuff somewhere else.
But there is some Ukrainian stuff in there.
Is there? I know we're closer.
We have some in other rooms that have been gifted to the council.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
7 sister cities.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then the mayor's office has like a pin collection on the wall.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is pretty cool.
Nice.
I think they gathered at the beginning with the Olympics, I'm not sure.
See, you should keep that out here so we can see it.
Well, the mayor's, it's right in the mayor's entry.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was like on the left.
3 panels.
Yeah.
The pins.
See, my wife will tell you, anything that's right in front of me, I don't see. So that explains that. All right, Cindy, well, I'll let you get back to work. We definitely appreciate you. Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
of course. Thanks for having a tour and enjoying the building. Did you
Yeah.
get to the 5th floor for the Griffin yet?
No, I didn't even know there was a 5th floor. Oh, well, you're going to be with us for a while.
Keeps
Maybe
going.
I'm going to have to order a pizza or something. Now, are you Elizabeth?
I'm Griffin.
I'm Jason. This is my son. Sorry. Cindy.
Nice to meet you.
And we really appreciate the smiles and warm welcomes. It makes a big difference.
We have city council pins right over there.
Oh, cool.
You're welcome to take one if you would like one.
Excellent. got a pin down the hallway there, so now I have two of them. Great. I'll take one for my wife too, if that's okay. Very cool. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. Well, have a good day. Thank you very much. For a second, I thought that was a real dog.
I kind of scared you in the middle of the night.
I was going to go pet him. Thank you. Yeah, have a great day, ladies. Department of Community and Neighborhoods. Hello. How are you? Doing well, thanks. We don't have an appointment, right? We're just here looking at the building. All right. Can I ask what your name is?
My name is Shay.
Shay.
Yes, nice to meet you.
Ben, nice to meet you.
Ben, nice to meet you as well.
What, can I ask what you do here?
So I am currently just an office technician. I'm working with all the paperwork and getting it through with different departments and things like that. So grammar requests and real estate services.
Real estate services?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Very cool.
And then this is sustainability over here. And
Nice. And what was I going to ask you? I was going to ask you something, just went right out of my head. Senior moment.
okay.
No, thank you very much. We appreciate you. Appreciate the smile and the warm welcome.
Yeah.
It means a lot. Thank you. All right. You have a wonderful day.
You as well.
I have 3 things a day, every day.
Hello. How are you? We're just looking around the building. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Are you Janice?
Janice.
Janice. Okay. My name's Jason, Janice. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you. That's a shame we can't look at those photographs. Probably zoom in on some of them.
There's a lot of glare from here, but yeah.
Nice to see the flag without the gold tassels.
Historic photograph catalog. Oh, it's just information. It doesn't have the actual pictures in it.
And Janice, I gotta tell you, I've met a lot of Janices in my life. That's the nicest spelling of the name Janice I've ever seen.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, no, that's interesting.
My mom tortured me.
Your mom tortured you?
That's why she spelled it that way.
No, I think it's nice. It's interesting. I'll remember you.
Okay.
All right, Janice, thank you. You have a wonderful day. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
Yep. The planning department. The planning department, in my experience, are usually the most uptight folks in any municipal building. I have no idea why, but hopefully I'm wrong this time.
Thanks.
Hello. How are you? Good. How's everybody doing today? Good.
Just want to exercise the first member rights and workings.
See, you're telling all my secrets. That's
Say
it.
better than that.
But can I ask what your name is and what you do here?
Marlene Rankins, I'm the administrative secretary.
Administrative secretary. Okay. My name's Jason,
Nice to meet you.
and we're just walking around, taking a look at your building, and as this gentleman said, exercising our right to take video and photographs in public buildings. Okay, thanks. Might I ask what your name is, young lady? Marilyn? Marilyn. My name's Jason. Nice to meet you. Not everybody with a camera is scared. That's why we do what we do. Seriously, we want everybody to understand. It's like people immediately, when they see a camera, get uptight and get scared and start thinking all kinds of crazy things. It doesn't always have to be that way. You know, so some people are just out doing what they do.
Hope you enjoy the building.
Yeah, no, thanks. We appreciate you. Thank you for noticing This notice. Your notice has been noted. Nice. All right, ladies, you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Singles everyone. I don't know what that is. It's dark. That's one good way to get rid of the camera, guys, is just shut all the lights.
The lights are actually on all night time.
They're on all night time? They do keep it pretty dark in the hallway. So level 5, so you said this is the highest level it's allowed?
Yes.
Access level?
Yes, sir.
Very good. But this is where the journey will end? Office of the City Attorney. Please ring bell for service so they keep this door locked. All right, there you go. That's smart. If you want to create privacy, create privacy. There you go. There you go. So let's ring the bell, say hello to somebody, and then we can move on. Does that mean the two gentlemen we met downstairs in this office? Hi, how are you doing? My name's Jason. We're just taking a little tour of your building.
Sure.
And I was just going to ask what your name is and what you do here. And
My name is Vivian. I'm the office manager.
office manager. Okay, very good. Well, we appreciate you.
Sure.
Thank you very much for coming out and saying hello to us.
Yeah.
All right, great.
Okay.
Have a wonderful day.
You as well.
Take care.
Are you touring the floor? Would you? I can tell you what's up here.
Sure, yeah, that'd be great.
So mostly it's the city attorney's office.
Okay.
We have most of the floor. We've got a couple of conference rooms. Facilities is over here, so that's where they have all the tools for maintaining the building and things like that. We've got more offices over here. So the main area open to the public is the foyer. Otherwise, people are doing business in the offices, but and we have a lovely little gargoyle that I like to call George.
Oh, somebody mentioned the gargoyle. Is he the only one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it?
Yeah.
Not on the other side of it?
No.
No.
Yeah.
George. All right, well, remember George. I'm gonna say hello to George.
Yeah, I like his little pink eyes.
Yeah, that's cool.
So,
That's awesome.
yeah, it pretty much mirrors the rest of the floor. We've got the bathrooms on either side, and these offices are just on the side of the building. Our floor is a little bit smaller because when they did the retrofit for the building, the beams that they put in actually cut off some of the access to some of the buildings.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, so when you go outside, some of the rotundas weren't actually used to keep and actually get to the.
And what was that, the 1989 renovation?
When they did the assessment. Most definitely.
And it's not me.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's important. I was in the roofing business for a couple of years, so.
Oh, yeah,
In my mind, just start at the roof and get a good solid roof and work your way down.
yeah. If you come back in the spring, they do a building tour so that you can go and see the seismic retrofit. You can actually go all the way up to the walks up on the roof and stuff like that, but they don't do it in the winter time because it's a
They
hazard.
do that this week. So what does it start in March, April?
First Monday of June, July, and August.
Yeah.
5, I want to say.
Something
Downstairs.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
And they do history of the building and the revamp of the building.
And that information is available on your website also for the tours?
Is it the, yeah,
All right, good.
sure. I just know what happens in the building.
No, I'm so glad you came out and gave us all this information. It's great stuff. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.
No problem.
All right, great. Hey, have a wonderful day.
You too.
Take care.
Thanks.
There was one other kind of tour, they do ghost tours.
Ghost tours? Why, are there ghosts here?
Yes, that's how we do business.
Remember I told you I couldn't find a boogeyman? Maybe I'll run into him here? Yeah. Level 3.
The same team.
So it's the best way down?
There's 6 ways down here.
Okay.
First staircases do all day.
Now I'm gonna have to go home and look into news stories from a week and a half ago and figure out what happened.
Yeah.
Is this where you eat lunch yet?
I know.
You bring your lunch? Sack lunch it? There you go. It's expensive, man. Lunch every day. There you go.
Here's a cafe.
Check out the cafe. Wow, this is really nice. Is this? I don't mean as far as it's going, people off the street pay, or is it just for this thing? Oh. There's a way to make it. There's a way to make it. It's kind of like half snow, half rain. It's not cold enough. 40 degrees. It's a nice place.
So many small businesses. Restaurants say that's our biggest challenge is traffic. Or there's already, we have to put too much.
Give you an idea what things cost in Salt Lake City. Department of Economic Development, 81. Hello. How are you? We're just looking around the building. All right.
Are you just?
Is it, what is this, the office? Yeah, just look around.
Yeah, so this is actually a conference room.
Right.
So,
Can I ask what your name is? And what
I'm
you do?
Robin.
Robin?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Is this conference room barred right now?
I'm sorry?
Is this conference room barred right now?
Yeah, so we're,
So in that area, right?
yeah, this is a meeting here.
Okay.
Actually, this door is usually closed, I just have it open, so.
Okay. Are you having a meeting or lunch?
Same. Yeah.
Same, a lunch meeting. There you go.
Yeah. So you guys could go ahead and go back out to the
This area right here is that?
out there, please.
Why is that?
Sorry, this is a barred area right now. Shifted for me.
Who deemed it a barred area?
So we're having.
Yeah, there you go. Close the door and then it's private.
Please go out the door. This
I
is
want to
actually
check
the
out,
whole
I'm looking
area
at the stuff that you have here.
Normally this door is locked, so.
Is it really?
Yes.
It's an employee entrance only.
This is an employee entrance only.
Oh, is that what it says? If it
Yeah.
says
Sorry.
employee entrance only, well, where's that? Doesn't say employee entrance only.
Employee.
Well, that's covered. It's what it says on the door here is department of development.
And it's a conference.
And the door's wide open.
Right, for employees. So I'm sorry, we don't generally allow visitors into the conference rooms or into our office.
That's a shame. I mean, you have some neat stuff in there.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Thank
okay.
you.
Are you really sorry?
I apologize, it's inconvenient to you, but it is what it is in the way that we operate here.
I think you should, if you, and I respect restricted areas, and I get that, and I understand the privacy issue and all that, but if you're going to do that, then I think you should make it a little more obvious, because anybody could just walk right in there, as we did. I even just walked right in with security.
I understand.
So,
Thank you.
might want to tighten that up. Thank you very much. How are you? Good. Can I ask what your name is and what you do here?
My name is Norma,
Okay.
and I'm a receptionist for public service teaching.
Okay. My name's Jason Norman. Pleasure to meet you. This is my son Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And we're just walking around, taking a tour of your building.
Oh, perfect.
And we have security with us to make sure that we don't go into any areas we're not supposed to go into.
No problem.
Or we don't scare anybody. Or, camera's a frightening thing. Right? Alrighty, no, but we appreciate you. Thank you for your warm welcome and your smile. We appreciate it. No, it really does mean a lot. It means a lot to folks that are coming in from another place, or even the people that live here to come in and be greeted with a warm, friendly smile. That's nice, and we appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks.
an adult today. I thought I said I can't audit today.
Hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good. What can we do for you?
Oh, well, just walking around. Can I ask what your name is and what you do here in this office?
Yeah, my name is Brian. Here's
There you go, sure. My name's Jason, Brian. Nice to meet you.
I'm the lead hearing officer here, so we review parking violations.
You review parking violations?
Well, and other civil notices.
So is that like if somebody gets a parking ticket, they come in and discuss it with you before court?
Yeah.
And do you have authority to make determinations on their situation, or is it you kind of just guide them through the process? Or?
Yeah, we determine if the tickets are valid and then facilitate them.
Gotcha. And do you find that there are, from time to time, tickets that are invalid, or are most of them valid and proceed to court?
Yes.
Kind of a mix?
Yeah, well, there's not really.
Well, I'm just wondering, because you know what, anybody that gets
your question has you asked, it's two parts. Do I find that they are this or that? But yes, they both happen.
Okay, yeah, well, that's what I was asking, yeah, because I'm sure most people that get a parking ticket want to dispute it, even if they know they're wrong, right?
That's true.
So I'm just wondering if people actually come in, dispute their parking tickets, and you wind up determining that from time to time that they were improperly issued and shouldn't have got a ticket.
Yeah, we review it.
Cool, very good. Well, we appreciate you, and thank you for being welcoming and offering the information. All right, have a great day.
You too.
Take care, Brian. That's interesting. Where I'm from in New York, there's no opportunity to do that. You show up at court, that's about it. Yeah. So that's that. That's good to know. Which way is the front of the building?
Which way did you come in?
By the flag. Yeah, with the courthouse across.
I think we came down this. We came down there.
Okay.
Third district?
No, it's just the way we came in, so that way I can remember where my car was. I left the trail of breadcrumbs, so I'll find that.
Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Yeah. This is what we do. We actually, like I said, I really, on a personal level, I hope that these things go very uneventfully.
Right.
Company going to shake hands and say goodbye, but for the health of my channel,
I understand.
if somebody wants to act a fool, I generally allow them to give them the space to do that. You know what I mean? Don't encourage it, don't instigate it, but if it happens, it happens. You want to just walk up to your desk and I'll write down the name of the channel for you if you're interested? You can take a look at it.
Actually, you're not with me.
You don't want to write it down because it's actually the name of the village in East Hampton that I'm from in New York. It's an old Indian name, so it's...
Would you mind writing it down?
I got the camera, so it's kind of hard. Yeah, I'll tell you what it is. It's AMA.
AMA?
Yep. GAN.
GAN. SETT.
And then the second word is press. Amagansett Press.
Okay.
If you type that in, Google will come right up.
Oh, cool.
I'm sorry, into YouTube.
On Google?
Google, YouTube, whichever, but if you go to YouTube and just type in it, by the time you get to AMA, it'll probably pop up.
All right.
We have a couple of subscribers.
Awesome.
All right.
Well, thank you guys.
Well, no, I want to thank you.
Of course.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And again, thank you for your service. We appreciate that.
Of course.
And I'll just leave you with the thought, man. You're sworn oath to the Constitution. We really ask you to honor that. And if you see any other officers, security guards, or anything else, we hope that you have the courage to stand up for what you swore an oath to and do the right thing. And I'll leave you with that.
Thank you.
All right, brother. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
You too.
All right, guys. I'm going to stand under here.
Alright guys, we're gonna do the outro under here because it's raining. So you saw how that went. That was the Salt Lake City and County building. So leave a comment down below and let us know what you thought. And if you like this video and what we do, make sure you subscribe to my channel and to Amagansett Press's channel on YouTube. And if you want to be notified a day ahead, I post the thumbnails and titles of new videos a day before they come out here on YouTube, on Instagram and Twitter. So my Instagram is @WatchingTheWatchman, my Twitter is @Watchman1A. And that's about it for this one, guys. Watching the Watchman, coming to you from Salt Lake City, Utah, out with the Amagansett Press. Out. See you on the next one, guys.